Hello, everyone out there. You're listening to Talking Through the Hat, the number one rated podcast by me in the UK. I'm your host, Christopher, and I'm here today with Adam. Say hello, Adam.
Hello.
Dalek. Say hello, Dalek.
Hello, Dalek.
That joke totally isn't overused. And hello, Brett.
Hello.
We are the four people from England who come together once every week. I was about to say
Yeah.
year because that sounds
It's once
better.
every
doesn't
week.
it?
That's when a Sunday is, end of the week.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's on a Sunday, the day of rest. But we don't rest. We bring you the most entertaining podcast on this planet. I'm
And that was the greatest joke known to man.
probably lying. People are listening to this now and they're getting all hyped up like, yeah, this podcast sounds amazing. Number
And they're
one
just going,
rated in the
oh
UK.
my god, what
This
a
is
shot.
come on. Let's just explain why we may sort of mention a person called by the name of Mike. Let's just explain why we recorded this again, just so we get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, we'll make small references to it throughout the podcast, and it will be like, who are they
What to
talking?
explain?
We kind of did this podcast like
For like
10
30
minutes.
minutes. No, 30 minutes. Coming on to 45.
Okay. We pretty much did half of a podcast. And all of it was about one email. An email from our first ever emailer.
Let's not say the. Wait, I've already said his second name.
Yeah,
Okay, my bad. Go.
it's called Mike Jones.
Right.
He wrote an email. Well, we're about to read out to you again, and the successful episode. Well, I hope this is. I hope this is the episode you're going to be hearing now. Anyway, and I said a lot of things about Mike Jones that I've come to
A lot
regret.
of mean, hurtful things.
Pretty
about
much, Mike Jones is the guy. He's our first person to write into our podcast, and as soon
First
as,
fan.
as soon
And
as
we overused his name a lot and pulled off some stupid jokes, and that
no,
was
no, 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 we
I mean,
didn't.
Chris
No,
did.
Chris did all the jokes.
Oh well, yeah, Chris did.
And it's only once he saw the suffix on the email.
So Mike Jones, just so you're out there, just know that we recorded a 30-minute episode in what's it called? Dedication to backing you up from the evil troll that is Chris Burt. Now we move on to our show.
We really need to get some music for this point here, like the beginning bit, like. Ba-na-ba-ba-ba,
Welcome.
talking through the hat.
Welcome to Talking Through the Hat with your hosts Christopher Burt Dalek and Brett Gray, and there's a guy
I can't last.
Huh?
Okay, let's do a discussion.
about what?
Discussion. About what?
Oh wait, no, we have a
We have the email.
we have a sort of a
This is-
structure for this episode, right?
Okay, go.
Right, we have an email from the Mike Jones who we were talking about earlier. He says he has sent this email to, I'm just doing a shameless plug here, talkingthroughthehat@gmail.com. If you want your email read out, go ahead and send us an email to that email. That's talkingthroughthehat@gmail.com. Okay, Mike Jones has written in saying, hey guys, great podcast. He enjoyed it, great topics. My favourite X-Men is Gambit.
That's a reference to the last episode when we were talking about X-Men.
Yep, and he says, what is your favourite TV show at the moment? And he said he's recently started to watch Game of Thrones and he thinks it's amazing. And that's the first part of the email. The second part is a Dear Chris, which we'll get to in a moment. So, referring to his question, he says, what are you guys' favourite TV shows at the moment then? Let's start with you, Chris.
Mine is a mixture of two. I really am enjoying House. I've watched every episode of that. That's got Eloy in it. Amazing actor. Yeah, he's a doctor. It's a doctor series. It's kind of like every doctor series ever to exist. And my other TV show is How I Met Your Mother. That sounds like I'm doing some sort of rude, offensive thing in it, like some sort of bad joke, like a mother joke. Anyway,
Ha ha ha.
yeah, that's everyone knows How I Met Your Mother. Everyone's seen an episode at least, I think. Good shows. Good shows.
Good show, old chap. Go on then,
Yeah.
Dalek.
What's your favorite?
My
episode?
favorite shows. Well, I don't really have a favorite show since I rarely watch TV because all I see is adverts most of the time, which I find quite boring. I guess you could say Two and a Half Men, which I watched when I was looking after my evil puppy. And they don't really show any new episodes with Ashton Kutcher. Only Charlie Sheen ones, funnily enough. But yeah, that's basically it.
Moving swiftly on to Brett.
Hello. Yeah, it's just ended well, ended like a few months ago, but the new series of Sherlock on BBC. Each one's like an hour and a half long. I think the last one's 2 hours actually. It's fantastic though. This you can watch each one individually, except from the last one, which kind of
Isn't it a
requires you
bit
to watch
odd
at least one before.
because some of the episodes, most of the episodes like an hour and something long. It's a bit
Yeah,
like an
I
odd.
said they're like an hour and a half long each.
Yeah,
They're
that's
basically films.
yeah, they're films. Yeah, I
And
watched.
it's-
I think I watched one of them. It might have been the old series. It's where let me think what happens. He sort of like corners the guy down like into like a basement where it's like a sort of I've caught you sort of scene.
Is it
And
the swimming pool?
no, and he's in this thing and he's got like he has to drink the one that's not a poison. I think.
Study in Pink.
I
First
don't.
season.
I have no
It's
idea.
the first episode.
Is it?
Yeah.
I might have watched that then because
It's the
he sort of
old
like trolls
cabbie.
him by like analyzing him in his head, doesn't he? Sort of thing. Yeah. No.
Is it the old cabbie with the
I-
two
Catch the
pills?
basement.
Yeah, he gets like a taxi to somewhere, and I can vaguely remember the episode. I don't.
And
Basically,
a
he
guy
drinks.
pulls a gun on him, and he has to eat one of these tablets.
Yeah, and he like trolls him by
Yeah.
eating the wrong one or something like that. I don't know. And
Uh,
we've just bought an episode, haven't we? Or I have.
Well, that's first season.
Oh, so it doesn't really matter.
No.
My favourite is is Chris gone? Are you still there, Chris?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, cool. You can hear me all right, yeah? 'Cause I think I'm.
Yes, I can. I can. Hear all right.
Okay, my favourite. Well, I have two really. There are two of the only TV series that I've pretty much ever watched all the way through. One of them is sort of like the first series that I watched, which is Breaking Bad, which is obviously about, well, not obviously, but yeah, about a chemistry teacher that breaks bad, hence the name. And he is like a pro chemist, but he is sort of in
Pro
a
MLG son.
yeah, he's in like a chemistry teacher role in a school, and he doesn't like
A
this.
street gang.
He doesn't like this because he thinks he's like underachieving, and then he turns out he develops lung cancer, and then he thinks a good way of making money would be to sell crystal meth on the streets, and one of his ex students is a drug dealer slash meth maker or whatever, and then he
But
goes.
he doesn't really sell it on the streets, does he? He makes it and
No, no,
distributes it.
yeah, kind of. It's just all the stuff along the way. Like he meets like badass
Is it?
gangster guys and fight scenes here and there, and
And
yeah,
Senor Heisenberg.
yeah. I recommend watching it. Also, I recommend watching Prison Break only if you have like a summer holiday coming up, because that takes ages to get through. Because it's like 46 minutes an episode to be precise, and there's like 80 episodes in total. It's if you're not into it after the first season, you'll just get bored and stop watching it. But it's essentially about a guy and his brother goes to prison because he was framed by the government. So his smart brother breaks in, who is played by I can't remember the name of. So what was the point of saying that? Yeah, his brother.
Like it's magically someone's gonna say it.
Yeah, I thought, what's his name?
If you
Oh.
know, send an email in.
If yeah,
No,
I know.
don't
'Cause
actually
I'll
send
know in about 10 minutes when I silently Google it when I'm muted my microphone while others are speaking. But yeah, anyway, he breaks into prison to sort of because he designed that prison and he tries to break his brother out. Yeah, and it's just about that. It's really, really, really good.
Hence the name.
So, hence the name. Okay, so do you want Brett? Do you want to read the Dear Chris out to Chris?
Okay.
Make sure you do the special voice for me.
Dear Chris, what is the best pickup line to pick up women at bars?
Well, my dear friend,
Well, that's from Mike Jones, obviously.
just sort of imagine me with a pipe, everyone. I'm in a sort of a lounging chair. You're my grandchild. I tap my leg. You climb up on board. Sorry, this is getting a bit weird. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to give you some advice.
That was
boys
what it
and
was
girls.
last time.
Yeah. So, Mike, you want to pick up women at bars. Okay. You want the best pickup line you can use. I did this like 10 minutes ago, I swear. I just did this exact same sort of
Yeah, but it was
section, but
god
now
awful
I've just,
and a bit rapey.
yeah, I've completely just gone down in the head though. So yeah, best pickup lines. You could do one like my name's Mike. You better remember that. You're going to be screaming that later. Hey. She's going to be in your bed, Mike. Yeah. One of the pickup lines you shouldn't be using is my name's Mike. I use AOL because don't use AOL, Mike. Change that. You little
We're back
bastard.
here again.
No, we're not, because this is how it
Well, I've
started.
got to make sure he gets the message.
this is how it started last time. Chris said, "Don't use AOL," blah blah blah, and he started.
Ending it here, okay?
We're not talking about.
If you wanna pick up women, Mike, change your email. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Change your email. It's not gonna work otherwise.
Mike, just ignore Chris. He's a troll.
I'm not troll. Mike, change your
Wow.
email.
Mike, thanks for being our first ever person to email in. For doing that, you win the prize of nothing. Thanks for watching or listening, whatever it's called. So, next topic is, well, there are people on YouTube who make money, and these people are called partners. Some people call YouTube celebrities, and some people say that YouTubers aren't ever celebrities. My thing is, Dalek,
Yeah.
what do you think of people who make money on YouTube?
I don't really have a problem with it, really. This is going to be a long rant, but what I do have a problem with is people that use misleading thumbnails and titles that have nothing to do with the video at all, like Shane Dawson, sometimes Ray William Johnson, iJustine for one thing, and sometimes Toby Turner. People like that, they're mostly mostly talentless
Go ahead.
people. Yeah, this is going to be a long rant, by the way. They're mostly talentless people.
You can use
that...
the words. You can use the words that you normally say, Dalek. It's absolutely fine. We have an explicit tag on iTunes. Go ahead.
Okay, well, basically, they like I said, they use misleading titles and thumbnails and whatnot. But iJustine is a dumb blonde whore. I mean, she just is so stupid, and I can't even handle at least 10-30 seconds of vlogs. When I look at them, it's just I just want to suicide because it's so annoying. It's just, oh, hey guys, so we're going to the shopping mall, and we're gonna go get some nice shoes. Who cares? And she has, how many channels does she has now? How many channels does she have? 5.
A fair few. A fair few.
5.
Is
that better?
Portal, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
5, 6,
Mine
7.
channels.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know my mic was close. Yeah. It's she's kind of going overboard with the amount of channels she's made because
We need to. I'm not talking about victimizing individual YouTubers here. I'm talking about sort of in general. What do you think of the people who make money on YouTube based on the fact that they sort of make a video just for making the video's sake and blah 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 blah? That sort of rant, not like this person's bad. ...
I hate
Oh,
iJustine.
sorry.
That's all right. Carry on.
Well, I don't really care. Make money, sure, go ahead, but as long as you're not a talentless
This is one of the
person.
wonderful things to do with the internet. This is one of the wonderful things on the internet is the fact that it never really happened before this, but now people can make stuff, they can stick it on the internet, and they can still make money on it when the consumer gets it for free. All they got to do is watch like a half-a-minute advertisement on YouTube. Most of the time they
AdBlock Plus. You don't have to watch it if you get AdBlock Plus for Firefox or Chrome if that works.
You're watching a video on YouTube, and that guy's making money from you. Okay, he doesn't have to charge you for it. He now still gets money, so he can. Think how many people there are on YouTube now. There's quite a lot of people who have actually been employed to make videos purely for YouTube. Like got Machinima, they hire tens of people. I was about to say hundreds.
Tens.
They just hire tens. They don't hire them in 20s. They hire them in 10.
Well, they've got a lot of people. They've got about 60 staff members in there, like Machinima Place and all that.
Okay, but
and
I
that
just
wouldn't
have.
be possible if it wasn't for YouTube.
Okay, but I just have one objection to that. What if YouTube goes down the drain eventually, because that's where it's on its way now, with its terrible
Find
changes?
somewhere else.
Yeah, sure, it may be a job, but why not get a real job, What are you going to do if YouTube dies one day, or that channel gets suspended because of some stupid reason, or false DMCAs?
Whoa. When you say what you're going to do if YouTube dies, that's the same with any job. What would you do if the building catches on fire and then you have to let people go to pay people back? It's just the same with everything.
Yeah.
True, but I mean, then again, you don't, like for example, Shane Dawson, I don't think he has any qualifications.
Don't attack individual YouTubers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All you need to sort of take in effect is that there's actually quite a lot of YouTubes now that you can actually go on their own personal website and they upload the videos there, not through YouTube. Okay. The thing is, if they got a big enough following that they got from YouTube, eventually YouTube goes down. The thing is, the chances are you're still going to be able to find them somewhere, and they're still going to be uploading videos. You know, and actually, quite a few YouTubers have their own channels and they upload their own videos there because they make more money from it.
I think
They make
YouTube.
more money if people go straight to them than go through YouTube.
I think Google aren't going to let YouTube die. Let's just they own the whole internet in terms of search. They own the whole internet. Not as in not I'm not talking about they literally own it as in have it as property. I'm talking about they dominate the video streaming. They dominate the
Yeah.
search engines. I mean, they dominate.
Well, there's only one search engine bigger than Google, and that's Bing. Bing and Discover.
What?
No.
We do not make any money from
That was a
Microsoft.
beautiful plug right there.
If you'd like to sign up for Bing, go to bing.com/talking through the hat for your discount code. No, I'm joking.
Bing, the greatest
Sorry,
search engine
bacon.
to live.
It's funny how Microsoft took it's funny how it took Microsoft that long to make a search engine because like, oh, more money, let's make a search engine called Bing.
It's amazing.
Silence is golden.
We don't
It
get
really is. Only
you know.
so much.
But yes, Google does dominate, the internet, I
Search
guess.
and everything.
But yeah, I mean, YouTube may not die, but copyright-wise, and
And if they do
bugs
die, then
and
we can all
flaws.
just spend some time watching some Windows videos.
Right, I'm going to rant about the fair use things and the copyright thing because personally, I think if you make a video, right, and it's just an average video and you use a copyrighted song, I don't think that should be a negative against you. As long as YouTube do what they do, and you know when they if you upload a copyrighted song, it comes up saying like this is what the song is, buy it on iTunes here.
Yeah.
I think that's the way they should do it. They shouldn't tag your account as like, oh, you're a bad person for uploading copyright because you're essentially giving them free promotion. As long as it's not like a hate or racism video or whatever or a negative video, I think that should be. I don't know. I don't see a problem with anyone uploading any old
The way I
song
see it-
as long as it's being promoted. Surely any publicity is good. Any publicity is good publicity, is what I meant to say.
Rats on the words there.
I know, right? So yeah, let me give you an example. As some of you may know who are listening to this podcast, I run a vlogging channel, kind of, and it's sort of where I post personal videos and because it's not really personal, it's put on the internet, but yeah, it's sort of me doing random stuff like going to football matches, going to Foo Fighters concerts, going to New Zealand, just like a personal thing, not like this is a product and I'm talking about it. It's just like a relaxed sort of channel. Anyway, my point is, I went to a football match, okay, in Wembley, where it was like there must have been 70-odd thousand people in this stadium. The music was playing, and I was filming the pitch. It wasn't sort of like in the microphone, so it sounded like an MP3 file. It was in the background, and my video got tagged and banned in certain countries because I heard that music in the background. And I just think things like that's just wrong. I'm not sure if that classifies under fair use, as you're not deliberately trying to. I don't know. I really don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not
The
sure
biggest
what.
problem I have when it comes to that is sometimes you get the gaming videos on the internet, and for some games, like Dead Rising is a perfect example, they've actually got to turn the music off if they're going to record it because there's copyrighted music on Dead Rising. You know, or there's some games where you can't actually turn the music off in that game. However, that game has some copyrighted music on it where they don't, they've bought licenses to play it on their game. However, they haven't given them licenses so other people can play the game and upload it to the internet type of thing.
Yeah. Imagine if what do you call it? You had this thing on YouTube where if you used the song, you had to pay, I don't know, £1 to use the song. Would you do it?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about if you're just the average YouTuber. If you were like doing YouTube as a profession, sort of, I'm a partner now. I'm going to focus on this, and this, and make money from you. Would you do that? Would you pay the one or £2 or a couple of pound license fee to put a copyrighted music song on your video?
Yeah, there's channels out there now that have magicians who actually are under their employment, and all these guys do is they take popular songs out now and they just change like a couple of bits to it, so it's not.
Did you say magicians or musicians?
musicians?
I think it was like a genetic mutation of the two called.
Either way, it's magic what they do because they take songs that are already popular, famous, like they take the new Lady Gaga song, they change a couple of bits to it so it's no longer under copyright, and then they allow them to use it on their YouTube channel. And there's actually YouTube channels that now have people under employment, and all their job is to take copyrighted songs.
But isn't that just
Make
sort
it
of
not
like a form
copyright.
of fraud? Not fraud. What's the word?
Stealing.
Yeah, not stealing. When you like copy a T-shirt design, what's that called?
Stealing.
No, no, because
Because
you know when you go like to Turkey or whatever, or other countries, you see all these football shirts that are like
Sure.
fake. Counterfeit. Isn't that counterfeit?
There's no law against it. If you just change, if you can take a song and make
Um, yeah.
there it goes.
And there he goes. That concludes Chris that he's been taken down by DMCA. So yeah, Dalek's had experience with copyright. The arm of copyright as beating him down because he had a YouTube channel, which I'm not going to mention. But yeah, essentially he used what did you use in your video?
I used Bruce Hornsby. That's just the way it is in a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas video, and it died, and I was like, wait, what the hell? I spent time and effort on this, so I uploaded it again, and then boom, there goes the strike. And I was thinking, what's the point of doing this? There's no point because the song is 18 or 19 years old, and I don't think it's making a huge amount of money anymore, so I don't see why it's getting blocked in every single country now still. But yeah, I also got another strike for posting a 34-second clip of not Britney Spears, Leave Britney Alone, which was in that 300 film spoof thing.
Oh,
Meet the Spartans.
Meet the Spartans. Sorry, yeah. I was going to say superhero movie,
Yeah,
but
Meet the Spartans, yeah.
That's Dragonfly.
what about you, Brett? You had any experiences with copyright ponying against you?
Not personally, no. I mean, I've had like 2 channels on YouTube before. One was with James that you know.
Yep.
Doing dubs and playthroughs and things. And that one was just mine making AMVs because I was such a cool 12-year-old.
I mean, heck, I used to go up to with like a tape player and record the radio. Like whenever Radio 1 came on the chart show, I used to record and then play it back and then I had like on my little tape. Anyone do that? No, or just me?
I put my VHS like tapes in and recorded the films on TV.
You illegal pirate, you.
I know. They pop the tabs out so it can be recorded over because high-level stuff.
You did what?
I
Sorry.
know. They pop the tabs out of the VHS so it can't be recorded over.
Right.
This is high-level stuff. That.
Little like hacker going on there, yeah.
Yeah. You could put some tape across to record over it. It's. I miss my VHS. That's the main thing.
VHS. I had Barney. Barney and the Backyard Gang. They were the badass gangsters of my generation.
Oh shit, son.
Barney and the Mother Backyard Gang. Anyway, moving on, or are we carrying on with this topic?
Oh, pardon me.
Any topics you want to talk about?
Was that copyright thing? Because you said paying £1 to use music.
Oh
is
yeah,
that, like,
yeah.
to be free of like copyright infringement or something, or just for the
No,
song?
I don't think it's
'Cause-
not going to happen. I'm just mad. Imagine that though. Would
Giving
you?
Google ideas.
Would you?
I
Would you?
don't think they'd be able to do it that cheap though, because think how expensive songs
Well,
are.
no. It'll probably
Maybe
be. It'll
some of
probably
these,
be like £5-10, won't it? I mean,
No.
they've got to make it realistic to the consumer because the average person
The point is,
isn't
wouldn't
like a.
pay it.
No celebrity would do this. Like Taylor Swift got like £5 million for the movie Hunger Games to use their song. So I doubt any real celebrity is going to be like, yeah, let's license my song for like £5.
Ignore the price. Ignore the price. I'm just talking about it as a concept rather than an actual implementation. So
I can
The
imagine.
thing is though, right? People can take down your videos and find them for copyright without any proof of it. Like
yeah, it's
the
called false
guy,
DMCAing. It's very common on YouTube.
yeah, the guy you showed me a while ago with the I Just Seen stuff, right?
Oh, with the rant, yeah.
Yeah, he uploaded a song and it got taken down by a guy named Sam Long.
Right.
And the song was one that he made himself. It wasn't a parody of anything. It's completely original. He has the proof that he made it himself. It got taken down for copyright infringement. And the only way he can prove that he hasn't done anything wrong is by giving his like details and stuff to Sam Long or something.
It's ridiculous.
So
They've
he's
also got an
basically,
issue-
he's refusing to do it, pretty much. He said you can take the video down, I don't care, but I'm
They've
not giving him my
also-
personal details.
They've also got a thing, where they auto sometimes do it, where they auto take videos down for
Yeah.
copyright.
Yeah.
Because I had an issue when I used to upload gameplay videos, where I had a problem where there was some sort of a like internet review website, and they made a review about the Dragon Age, and I was making a Dragon Age playthrough. So every single one I made, it got sort of marked as copyright. because it's a review company. Obviously, the review company have no rights to Dragon Age. However, YouTube automatically saw it, and they marked my as copyright. So I had to, I don't know what you call it, like pledge against it type of thing, and say no, I didn't copyright. Then they obviously go over it, and all of them got clear in the end. Like none of them got taken down or anything. However, every video I uploaded, it always got marked because of this other review website.
Did you have a strike on your account?
No.
I don't understand that. How do strikes work? Because I thought if you uploaded a video and it found it had copyright music in, that was it. But I've done it a few times and it's picked it up.
Basically, if I don't know how they actually work myself, but how I got my strike was I basically bypassed it. It then got muted again, killed that video, and then re-uploaded it. And it's like boom, strike. I think.
Yeah, I think strikes is when like they've warned you once, then you do it again. They're kind of like you're taking the piss now. We're going to give you a strike.
All
Three
right.
strikes, you're out. It's kind of like baseball. Have you
What,
noticed
I
how
mean,
that?
what, 3 strikes altogether for your whole account on YouTube?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it should be. I mean, it's basically 2 strikes because you never know when the third one's going to come around the corner.
But it's 3 though, because it's 3 strikes.
No, I guess so, but I mean,
Kind of like
It is.
baseball.
It
I
is
think
true.
that's where they got the idea from to have 3 strikes equals out because baseball they have strikes.
Because if you
I mean-
and there's no way to revoke that, not revoke the revoke your strikes as in get them back and stuff, or. But that's not
well,
how it works.
no, stop there for a second. Yeah, I almost forgot. My account that I use now, it got 2 copyright strikes within, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. When it, got made, and they were full strikes because the first one was within, I think it was about 4 or 5 months. The first one was the Down Under, I think it's called, the Hitler parodies.
Oh, what, where he like screams and stuff.
Yeah.
Downfall.
Yeah, Downfall. That's it. No,
I thought they were allowed because it's fair use and stuff. Because
Yeah, I know.
parodies are fair use, aren't they? You're allowed to put parody films.
Parodies and satire, whatever it's called.
Yeah, satire.
Satire.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And my one, funnily enough, got picked on, and then I got a strike just 2 or
YouTube's
3
picking
days
people.
later.
You're getting picked on by YouTube.
Well, I wouldn't really say YouTube. I'd just say that nice little copyright bot or person who marked it. And I was like, what the heck, I'm getting a strike already, and this account's only 2 months old. And then in early December 2010, I put on 3, I think it was 3 songs in my Just Cause 2 video. One of them was Supertramp Dreamer. Second one was Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz, and I can't remember what the other one
And
was.
the other one was by Steve Hackett, yeah.
I think it was, but screw you. And then that one got taken down. I was like, hold on a second, what's this company? It was like IFPI or something. And I looked it up, and I looked all the songs up, who they're owned by, and that company had nothing to do with those songs or any of the video or anything whatsoever. It's just
See,
me playing.
this is probably how you had the same problem I had, where it's some different company. However, they had something to do with this song at some point, like they either reviewed it or they used it or licensed it or something, and then you get screwed over because YouTube somehow makes an automatic connection that both your videos are connected to each other and that you're copying them.
Yeah.
That's why YouTube need to get rid of the auto stuff.
Yeah, they need to. I don't think taking your video like account down is the way to go. Because if you do that, it's like, all right, I'll just make another crappy account and just upload a load of more copyrighted stuff. I think they should sort of give you an alternative. I know they've got this audio share thing, but I think there needs to be a way that you can, because some people don't know that they're breaking copyright by like filming or whatever. And like I said earlier, when I filmed the football thing and there was music in the background, some people will get strikes for that, and some people don't know what they've done. I think there should be a way that you can.
But there's no way to get rid of it either. Like that could be something special you just recorded. However, you can't just get rid of that sound and keep everything else unless you're some sort of expert of audio.
Now, what happens if you're recording like a wedding or whatever and has like a radio on in the background? Not radio, but like music and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like a live band, and then they go, "Oh, sorry, that's copyright."
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to do some sort of like specialist sort of like $1,000 sort of audio change to like get rid of it. That obviously not everyone would be able to do.
Or
Yeah.
it's just really.
But continuing my quick copyright thing. So after 2 years of finally waiting, was it 2 years? No, it's a year actually. A year and 8 months, I think. Waiting for the strike, for the next strike to come around the corner. I'm like, this account's gonna go to hell. I can't wait. I mean, it's like, okay, when's it coming? Come on. So I barely uploaded anything, and I kept low. And then when they updated YouTube, their copyright thing changed. So, so I get to,
So I
so I
think,
got to,
I think you should write a book.
yeah, I think I should.
Pirate stories.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm quickly continuing this. So I could file another. Yeah, I'm sorry. So I quickly filed another, false claim thing, and then a couple of weeks later, one strike got off, and then I filed another one. About a month later, another strike went off, and that's it. The end of my boring copyright story.
Yeah, I just don't think that YouTube should do the strike system personally, because it's sort of like not living in fear, but you're sort of, will this video get me a flag, and will it?
I think the whether
What
it's
I'm,
like
like me,
American.
like me for example, I'm scared of getting a strike against my account simply because I've had my account since 07.
I think the American baseball system, whatever they're called, should actually sue YouTube for using the strike system.
Now that would be an epic court case.
There's some sort of like copyright thing going on there. I don't know. You could get some sort of testimonials from like the Yankees or the Mets, like saying how like the
Well
strike
done, you know
system
your two
works.
teams.
I don't even know. I know the Yankees is a baseball team. I'm not too sure if the Mets are. I'm just guessing.
Does it matter?
Probably not.
There we go.
We already know that our one listener doesn't come from America, so he probably doesn't know as well.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see.
The way I like to see it though is that Dalek's sort of like in a pirate ship, but then out of nowhere, like a massive YouTube ship comes and just starts firing cannons at him. And it's like, poof, poof.
Have we each of us got certain roles? Would you say now, or is it too early for that? As not like roles, as in like Dalek's the guy that rambles all the time. Brett's the one that just comes in randomly and breaks eggs live on the podcast. And Chris.
Well, no, it was Easter.
Yeah, that's
Wasn't gonna
why I
eat
have
chocolate
chocolate.
eggs.
No, I'm not being serious. I mean, sort of like, do we have typical things that we do on the podcast?
Apparently not, but clearly you want to do that.
I think Dalek and Chris already have. No. It's sort of like molded itself because Chris has just taken questions and Dalek's the one who rambles on about anything. So,
Yep.
yeah, I just think, just trying to make conversation for podcast material, and all that. ...
I'm sorry, I don't know. I talk occasionally.
No, never mind.
Those two don't like that. Sorry.
I talk occasionally, I guess.
Yeah, but you do talk a lot, and I
Yeah, but
listen more than
no.
I talk.
I'm not.
Your boyfriend material, Brett. You like to listen.
Cheers.
Chris is looking for a boyfriend, so.
Yeah. Cardo seems to think so as well. That's mainly my voice, which is concerning more than anything.
Do you want to explain who Cardo is?
I don't.
Okay, I'll
Cardo
explain.
ever.
Dalek,
Cardo is
keep it short and
basically
sweet.
Cardo is basically a guy from Estonia that loves British people's accents and loves Brett's accent a lot more
He's like a
than.
real shining.
It's kind of creepy, like more sort of like stand outside your house at 4 a.m, like rather than.
What was it he said to you when you both were in conversation?
He was like, "I love the sound of Brett's voice." It's like, all right then. It's not like prompted either. It's just.
Did he say it's tasty?
Yeah, he says some weird stuff. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Anyway,
Like I have a nice voice, but it's not like.
ladies and gentlemen, let's all be quiet here.
Why the fuck?
Adding Cardo into the call. Everyone be quiet. Pretend we're not on a. Damn it! He pressed busy. Pretend we're not on a podcast. We need to get him in here.
Yeah.
You got to make him say stuff about your voice.
No.
God damn it, Cardo.
No, don't. I hate you.
Come on, Cardo.
Good.
Just keep pressing busy.
Shit's going down, guys.
Come in the sky. Yeah, what you can't.
No, Ricardo. No.
Tell him to fuck off, Brett.
what you don't see, what you obviously not sure what's happening, everyone who's listening, is that we're adding the guy who's the creepy person to Brett in the Skype conference call because this is how we record the Skype chats. And he at the moment doesn't want him to come in. Come on, where is he
No.
doing?
Just no.
I'm smoking that weed again.
Okay, I won't, Brett.
Oh,
You are.
See? That's so,
Look,
so
okay.
creepy. It is.
In the Skype conference, Cardo has just put, "Okay, I won't, Brett. You are my master."
The winky face, right?
We'll just leave it at that.
That's what
Spelled
does it
you
all.
wrong,
Just a
and
winky
he spelled my
face.
name wrong, which is concerning.
Anyway,
How's
I think we
Does
should move.
Brett have two T's?
Yeah. We should move away from the subject now and pretty fast.
I think that's going to be the name of the podcast. I think it's going to be Brett's,
Cardo, you creepy git.
Brett's voice, the Cardo Monocles or something like that. Chronicles.
Monocles.
Why did I say Monocles? Chronicle.
If we're going to talk about what we should call this episode, I think we should call it Dalek for Pirate Stories.
I agree. Except it's not really pirate stories, is it?
Well, he is a pirate.
He's not a pirate.
Does he
There's a copyright claim.
wear an eye patch?
Don't you wear an eye patch?
No, I don't.
You explained the eye patch thing
God
last time, didn't
damn
you?
it. I was just hoping you did. Like, that was just saying.
The infamous copyright stories.
No.
Ah.
Shut down.
Dalek Holmes.
The copyright chronicles. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Cashew nuts are damn nice. Just saying.
I hate nuts.
Dalek Holmes. The detective stories.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Cardo scares me a lot.
we haven't said his second name. And we're not going to because you don't want to add him on Skype. Trust me. Just don't.
Everyone should add him. Well,
Anyway, this is sort of like
It's just about something else now because I don't
this is
I like thinking about it.
very stale point in the podcast. We're sort of out of stuff to talk about. We're just like So
about random people we know.
Ew.
yeah. Speaking of that, we need a some audio in this podcast, don't we?
You do
Some
sound,
sort.
well, not sound bites, but there was some stuff that'd be quite nice, I think, which I'll talk about later.
No, whoa. Talk about it now, because Chris.
No, it's like outside the conversation.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Nothing, but
Let's talk about it live on air.
yes, live on air, 'cause I can only go well. Well, no, intro, might pre-record some stuff outside of it, and like a halfway mark thing as well. I do an intro for Chris's section thing. Just ask Chris.
Yeah, that could be fine. What? Oh, is he coming back
I
yet?
haven't got an idea for what stuff to use to be in. We
Yeah,
can't we have to use free use stuff and make our own.
I think we should
Because
do
copyright, son.
copyright, son, Mr. White. Anyway, I think we should do a sort of introduction. I'm trying to look after my family.
Oh, okay, yeah. We had a failure in our
Pretty
second
big one.
take, so we've decided to give you a special treat and show you our third take, which was pretty much just us taking the piss out of a guy called Michael Jones.
No,
Most of it was
wasn't
done by
us.
Brett.
It was you. It was you taking the piss out,
Okay,
Michael.
basically, for some reason, my Skype recorder is crap, basically, and yeah, it sort of stopped recording without telling me about 40 minutes into the podcast, which you just heard. That's why it's ended. So we're now going to show you
Our first take.
We're going to play you our first take, to which Chris proceeds to bash, otherwise known as completely
Piss out of.
rip the piss out of our first ever person who wrote to us on email.
A
Let's
first
just-
and only fan.
Let's just do a quick disclaimer. Please note that we're all sorry for your actions, apart from Chris, who seems to have a hatred towards AOL.
And Mike.
All views expressed in the next clip are from Chris Burt and no one else. So enjoy the clip, and we'll get the technical difficulties sorted by next week. So yeah, tune in for next week, and I'll see you later.
Fuck you, Mike.
Hello everyone, it's Adam here from AdzProductions, and I'm here with Chris, Burt, Dalek, and Brett, and this is episode 2 of Talking Through the Hat. How is everyone doing?
Doing very
fine,
good.
thanks.
Cool. Right,
Drinking Fanta.
drinking Fanta. Okay, that's fair enough. All right, we're gonna.
I think Chris is dead.
And Chris is dead. How is Chris dead?
He's not here.
Chris, you there?
Oh, what, internet connection wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right, we won't let that stop us. Okay, we have an email. Can you believe that? We have one email.
My God.
What is this sorcery? Okay, our one email is from someone called Michael Jones. I'm guessing his name is based on his email, otherwise known as Mike. Um, he says, "Hey guys, great podcast." I'm guessing that means it's he's put will good enjoyment, but I'm taking that as he's enjoyed it.
He enjoyed it.
Yeah, great topics.
He would email otherwise.
Great topics. My favorite X-Men is Gambit. That was from last week's podcast. If you haven't heard it, the link is below for the download of the podcast on iTunes.
Plugging ourselves already.
Yep, you got to do that at the start because most people stop
Well,
listening.
you plugged yourself straight away from AdzProductions, so
Well, it's going to be on my YouTube channel, so you know.
yeah, I know. People already know what it is, though, don't they?
Anyway, yeah.
Email.
Before I was rudely interrupted, he says, "What is your favorite TV show at the moment? I've recently started to watch Game of Thrones, and I think it's amazing. And we also have something for Chris, which I'll read to him when we get back. Okay, so Brett, what's your favorite TV show?
Or ever, or like currently.
Uh,
What's the time frame on this?
he does say at the moment, so let's go with at the moment.
I haven't watched anything like new recently. I watched Big Bang Theory purely. I don't find the show good anymore, but I
Yeah,
still watch
loads
it.
of people are starting to watch that now, aren't they? I find it's
Yeah.
like wow, it's like the new Friends. Everyone's like, oh, I'll watch old episodes of Friends on like what was it? What was that channel? Channel 4, wasn't it?
E4.
E4,
It's been
something like
cancelled now. It's been replaced with Big Bang Theory, which is why more people are watching it. 'Cause nothing else is on during the day.
No,
British television sucks during the day.
did Chris say he's going, or is he just lagged out?
I'm pretty sure it's just lagged out.
And I can't remove him, so that's all good.
I think Chris is there. Chris? Oh, I guess not.
Oh well, the show must go on, as the famous saying
Yeah.
is. Yeah, so carry on.
Yeah, so I watched Big Bang Theory. Current show that I watched recently was like Invader Zim and Alphas, which I think you watched it, have you, Adam?
No, I
I
haven't.
told you to.
Oh.
You downloaded it, but you never watched it.
Yeah, I watched the. No, you mean
Scratch that.
I-
Best recent show was Sherlock, hands down. Sherlock, man.
yeah, the
With Benedict Cumberbatch.
the only that was a badass name. Anyway, the only real series I've actually watched is probably just Prison Break and Breaking Bad, to be honest with you. And out of those two, I can't really say which one I like more because they are
I like
completely
breaking
different.
things.
They are. They are. Shut up, you.
Keep going
Shut
on.
up, you. Yeah, Breaking Bad is about a guy called Walter White who has a talent, shall we say, in producing meth. Well, crystal meth.
Chemist, isn't he?
He's a chemistry
teacher.
teacher, but he's sort of one of those people that could have been of like an amazing sort of what's the word?
Chemist.
No, there's a like front runner, oh, he is there. Shut up, you, Chris. Anyway, no, the pioneer. That's the word I'm looking for. Pioneer in like chemistry, but his like friend. I'm ruining the plot here. Yeah, basically Breaking Bad is about some guy who is a chemistry teacher who goes into cooking meth because he's dying of lung cancer, and
That's why she is a cooking meth.
yeah, he
With
starts.
cancer.
Yeah, he starts cooking crystal meth to sort of provide for his family, as he says over and over and over and over again during the thing, because he's like, I want to provide for my family every like 5 minutes in the episodes.
Feels like Batman.
And then
Swear to me.
and
Swear to the meth.
I swear this will save my parents again from that night that she got killed. Or they got killed.
Which by default makes Jesse Robin, which is fantastic in itself.
I'm Jesse, bitch. It's like,
Holy science, Batman! Holy science, Mr. White.
Mr. White, yo, Mr. White. Anyway,
Oh, Badger.
Prison Break is about a guy called
I think Prison Break, the name just says it all, to be honest. There's no real need to explain it, is there?
Someone breaks out of prison.
well, there is a need to explain it because it's obviously
It's
it is
deeper than that.
Yeah, it's breaking out of prison, but it's sort of some guys like my brother shouldn't be in prison, so he's like, I'm gonna go there and break him
Now
out.
you're just getting into spoilers.
No, I'm not spoiling it because it's on the main box art is him with a tattoo of the map of the prison on him, and on the back it says that his brother was into prison and he's trying to get his like revenge sort of thing. But yeah, and besides, in the first episode it pretty much spoils it anyway. But yeah. So Chris, what's your favorite TV show?
I'd probably have to say,
I just have to
That's a hard
apologize.
one.
Wait, Chris, is there any way you can leave and come back into this call?
That's a bit rude,
Okay.
Adam.
He's on. He's
Is it we
on
can just
8,000
leave
hertz.
now?
Well, hold on,
And then
hold on.
come back
Let
later.
one. No, I mean due to his lack of quality in the
I
Skype.
know why you said it. I'm just saying it's a
Hello.
bit rude.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Yes.
perfect. Right.
Okay. I'll probably have to say I have a series of series that I watch or seasons.
Series of tubes. Yep.
Yeah. You know. What do Americans? No, Americans call it seasons, don't they?
No, because
Seasons.
TV shows have seasons. It's not. Anyway, just carry on with your goddamn favorite TV show.
Yeah. Anyway, it's probably a mixture of House, the TV show about a doctor.
Oh, we got Love House.
Yeah.
I've never watched an episode of that. True
We
story.
should. I got
That's an
season one
amazing
on
TV
TV
show. Or How I Met Your Mother. That is an amazing comedy show. Done by CBS.
CBS.
It's a bit too quiet for my liking. Usually you guys interrupt me every couple of seconds. This just feels weird.
We're just getting warmed up. Don't worry. We'll get there.
Big
I'm like
polite for
talking and I like say what I like and then afterwards I expect someone to interrupt.
Okay, fine.
by
I'll
saying,
interrupt.
like, "Oh,
Isn't House one of those TV shows that's like
Got a cult following.
no? Other than that, I mean, like it's one like CSI Miami. I've said this before. You can watch one episode and you don't have to watch all of them to understand what's going on. Is it like that?
No.
Yeah. No. Yes, maybe.
There's story arcs.
But is it basically you can watch an episode and go, haha, that was
I
pretty
dropped
cool.
in like season 6 halfway through. So
Well, yeah, then okay. But I mean, like Prison
Then I've
Break
got
and
season-
You
Prison.
you can watch an episode and like understand it, but there is story arcs that you will understand, like references to earlier episodes.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, with Prison Break, it's sort of you can't really watch it, and then because one of them's at the start. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, basically, it's not. You can't just drop in, otherwise you'll be like, "What is
not
this?"
self-contained.
You'll just come in one point, and he'll have his head bald and have lung cancer, and then he's like a mafia don. So, well, not a don, but
Senor Heisenberg.
some gangster guy. And it just doesn't make sense unless you actually watch it. But yeah, that's that topic done. Okay, Chris, we have a
Wait.
Dalek.
I missed a couple. I
Yeah,
missed
you-
Daleks and Mickey the Hats.
Wait. Let's finish it off. Yeah, I'm sorry for missing you out, Dalek. Go. What's your favorite TV series?
I don't really have one. But when I got home from school, I had to look after my so-called evil puppy for an hour or longer. I normally just put on Two and a Half Men because that was the only decent thing on TV since.
I love who you said was. Because since Kutcher? Ashton Kutcher's
Well,
coming.
no, they didn't play. Sorry, my goddamn voice is going funny thanks to Fanta.
Curse you, Fanta.
Sorry. Yeah. So they didn't really show the new ones on, but they only replayed Charlie Sheen ones.
I'm
funnily
Charlie Sheen.
enough. Winning.
By winning.
Winning. Wait. Game of Thrones. Oh yeah, what do you think of Game of Thrones? If anyone's seen it, because he mentioned that he'd recently started to watch it, so I just wondered what you guys thought of it. Because
I've seen the first episode. It's got Sean Bean in it. I don't know how many episodes he's in, but he's a brilliant actor.
I haven't seen it yet. All I know is isn't that where the meme "brace yourself" has come from?
Yeah, and one does not simply walk into Mordor. That's him.
No, I thought it was Lord of the Rings. Because Mordor's Lord of the
Oh
Rings.
yeah,
actor.
one does not simply walk into Mordor is a Lord of the Rings one, but that's Sean Bean. That's the
Oh, okay. Oh,
Same actor, guy.
Chris is gone. Okay, it's the same actor. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have a Dear Chris, which is basically where users write in to Chris and they answer, and then Chris answers his Chris
Answers the question.
Chris answers the questions for them.
But
so-
Chris is gone right now.
So yeah, thanks.
So we're going to ignore that.
Yeah, thanks very much to Michael
Till he
Jones
gets back.
for writing into our podcast. Again, the email is talkingthroughthehat@gmail.com. Send your questions in, whatever. If you just want to say hi, send us an email. If you want to complain about how crap we are, write to us. I mean, we're going to read out pretty much every single email that comes through, obviously not the trolley ones.
We might do that.
We might do that just to sort of mock them. And yeah,
For
So-
more incentive.
so just write whatever you want, and then at the end just put like Dear Chris, and then Chris will answer your questions for you. Okay, now back to let's see what's going on BBC News. This is Talking Through the Hat, the home of everything random, and we don't know. Actually, that's a good catchphrase, isn't it? No motto, line, tagline.
No.
No, it's not. Okay, fine.
Just all our sources, BBC News. BBC News now.
Yeah, BBC News. That's it. BBC
What do you
News.
need BBC News, man?
Well, what would you like to talk about, Brett?
Got a new puppy.
You have
Yeah. my new puppy, and is clearly going to get hurt violently by my brother and sister.
If you're a member of the RSPCA, what's your home address, Brett?
It is.
Insert fake address here.
No, but yeah, because we've got a golden retriever.
All right.
It's a Labrador actually. But I say golden retriever because I don't know why.
Retriever.
But
You said you had a wait. So your new one.
no,
Your new one's
new
black
one-
Labrador.
the new one's a black Labrador, and it's a puppy, and it's I think a few weeks old now, like 4 or 5.
Right.
I'm not entirely sure. And we have the golden Labrador, or blonde, however you want to put it, who's I think 4 to 5 years old now, which is
Right.
quite old. And the puppy's tiny, obviously, because it's a puppy. It's smaller than our cats, who
Yeah.
don't seem to mind it being there. The puppy just runs around. It's adorable. It's just like leaping everywhere. But
Yeah.
it's-
Well, yeah.
within 5 minutes, it shat itself on the carpet, and my sister just went ooh in that exact voice.
Wait, what did she do?
She went ooh.
One more
which is
time for the soundbite.
There was ooh, which is EWWWWWWWW over and over again. An exclamation point.
Why is that Americanized?
Exclamation mark.
You just went exclamation point.
I'm sorry.
Exclamation me a point, man.
Exclamation point.
Question point.
Happy now? An exclamation
No,
mark.
really.
Happy now?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
maybe.
happy.
Yeah. Anyway, is there a cute puppy, and does it go around chewing stuff up yet?
No. It's a cute puppy, yes, but it's not chewing something up yet, other than people's arms.
Okay. And did you buy this, or did you
No.
No,
Right.
it was born.
Yeah, it was
In your
born,
house.
and then we
I,
just
th- I think it
no,
was.
no,
I think
no,
every
no, we
puppy's
bought it. But basically, because there's tax rebates, right? My parents owe me £1,300 because they borrowed that off me like a while back when my mum was ill, and they said pay me back for it. Which I shouldn't be holding over their heads. But the point is, they owe me 1,300. They got 3,000 back, and they spent most of it on getting the dog. So they got no money for themselves, and I get the rest of it. Now I feel like a bad person. As my sister convinced them to get the new dog.
You are a bad person.
I'm
Finally.
Someone else talking.
Someone else has seen through you, Brett. I'm joking.
I don't know I am a terrible person.
I'm
It's-
joking.
I
Anyway.
say every day of my life. Yeah, point is,
Just
sister
remember
got a
that.
new dog because she wanted one, and it's gonna get hurt because she's a terrible owner. And my brother runs around and slams doors constantly. He's gonna get caught in the door, and it's gonna be terrible.
So if there's a decapitated puppy in your house, don't be surprised. Pretty much. Is that what
I'm
you're
not gonna be surprised.
saying?
What do you mean? What do you mean? He just goes around slamming doors, and when he goes and opens the door,
My-
he slams it after him.
my
or he
brother's
literally.
my brother Sammy just runs through the house, slamming an open door.
Oh, so he doesn't just slam a door for fun. Like he isn't some sort of like special needs, sort of like door slam. Oh,
Sammy slam door.
why
Oh,
are
yeah.
no doors slamming?
Runs around constantly. I mean, he's a kid, so he's run around, but he just slams doors for
What
no
kind?
reason. Yeah, and he jumps about a lot as well.
He does
I-
what?
I-
Sorry.
That's pretty.
He
cool,
jumps
yeah.
about a lot, so I feel sorry for the puppy who's gonna get hurt. But I feel like I'm such an old fogey now, complaining about a kid having fun with their life.
Those hooligans on my lawn. All they
That's
ever
what
do.
it's about.
Back in my day.
I'm gonna shut up about the dog now. It's cute though.
Speaking of dogs shutting up, my dog's barking. Can you hear it?
No.
Good. All right.
Anyway, Chris, there's the Ask Chris.
Oh yes. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want
Okay.
to, Brett? You can go ahead and do it. Do you know the?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's what is the best pickup line
Wait,
to
wait,
choose a
wait.
girl
No,
in a bar?
you gotta do the Dear Chris beforehand. Like,
Fine.
Basically, guys, if you don't know what's going on, obviously what I mentioned earlier, someone has written into us. They've said what they wanted to say, and at the end of their email, they put, "Dear Chris, what's the best pickup line?"
you gotta say it properly. Dear Chris.
Dear Chris, what's the best pickup line to choose on a lady in a bar?
And that is from Mike Jones. So, Chris, what's the answer to that?
Okay, Michael. The first thing you need to do, Mike, is reevaluate your name. Because I'm assuming people call you Mike.
But he's our only fan. You can't be rude to him.
I'm not being rude. But the thing is, Mike ends with a hard sound. Ends with Mike. And it's already been proven that you've got 83% higher chance of getting a woman to come home with you if your name ends with s. 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 You know, so you want to change your name to something that ends with s, like Chris. I guess my name's a perfect example, to be honest. Also,
Right.
when you meet a woman at a bar, it takes a woman 7 seconds to realise in her head
Let's
if she's
decide.
going to go home with you. So in that 7 seconds, you've got to think of, you've got to either make him laugh
Gotta
to the
whack
point that
out,
they think,
basically. I think that's the-
yeah, you've got to either make him think, I want to f him, or you've got to make him think, if I don't f him, he's going to kill me.
Right.
So you've got two
I'm
choices.
not sure the best person to give advice, Chris.
You
But-
either got to get him to stop talking, this is my section. You've got to rather get him to say, I feel sorry for this guy, I'm going to go home with him. Or you've
Right,
got to
don't
get him to
say
think.
pity. Pity is a terrible thing.
So
Pity
it's
is the
not-
worst thing you can give a person.
So you've either got to make him feel sorry for you, or you've got to make him feel like you're a rapist and you're going to kill him if they don't.
Anyway, before more damage is
Wait,
done.
I haven't finished yet. So, if you are going to go up to him, here's a couple of pickup lines that I'm going to give you. They're quite funny.
Which was the original question in the first place.
Yeah, I'm actually
let's
going to
pick up
answer the
line.
question now. Yeah. You've got a couple that you can go with. You know, you've got the cheesy ones, such as, my name's Chris, you should be remembering that 'cause you're going to be yelling it later. Or, can I borrow 50 pence so I can call my mum and tell her I'm not going home tonight? That's another good one.
That shows that you're poor.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You don't want to do that.
Get your coat.
I'm sure they'd be screaming police or help from the advice that you've given, as opposed to your name.
Does this rag smell of chloroform to you?
Chloroform.
Chloroform? It doesn't really matter, does it? Are they really going to be smart enough? They're going to be knocked out before they can even answer. Oh, I don't know. They're quite good pickup lines, I guess. I'm actually...
Tad
Yeah.
rapey there. Tad. Just a tad.
Yeah, I'm a tad out. Here's a good idea. Why don't you guys send us an email in with your best pickup lines, and we'll read the best pickup lines. I'm not going to say we'll read about 3 because we'll probably read every email you send us.
Which
Well,
would be
which
about-
will be 3.
Don't exaggerate. It's not going to be 3.
It'd be Mike again.
But Mike's
if he feels
probably
pity
going to
for
email us back, and Mike's probably just going to be like, "This is the worst advice I've ever heard. You've lost yourself a listener. Cheers, Mike."
It's all your fault, to be honest, Chris.
Probably is.
You're as a total rapist.
That's
Anyway.
Very helpful.
Thanks,
Oh
Chris.
yeah. Mike, you're never going to get laid if you're using AOL. So,
Well, that sounds very nice.
change your
Massive
email
asshole.
address.
You're a terrible person. You said I was, but
Come on.
you're the worst.
Change your email address because AOL.co.uk. Come on, Mike.
He's not going to go up to one in the bar and just go, alright, my name's Mike at AOL.com. No, at AOL. Yeah, at AOL.com.
He's
Why
asking.
did I think about that so much?
Here's
It's actually AOL.co.uk. I have to stick up for Mike Jones here.
You didn't put it down, so I couldn't read it.
Here's a good tip, okay, Mike. Maybe you should think about your life priorities when you're asking on a podcast how to pick up women. You need to reevaluate your whole entire social life if this is how you try and pick up women by asking for advice on podcast. But yeah, thank you, Mike.
And that's the end of this week's
I
edition.
should
of-
have the podcast
Yeah,
forever.
that's it. Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's been a good one. 2 episodes in this whole series. We'll be back next year.
Wow.
Yeah, next. More like never.
All right. Anyway, thanks a lot for that,
We're
Chris.
just going to get a podcast, and we're just going to get a podcast. We're going to get an email address. It's going to be like from Mike's mum, and it's going to be like, yeah, Mike listened to your podcast, and he killed himself afterwards. You really destroyed him.
Yeah, well,
You
we
really
know
Thank you.
that will be all on your back, Chris. It'll all be you.
It'll be the blood on my hands. Don't kill yourself, Mike. Do change your email address.
So that's it for this week's edition of Dear Chris. Thanks very much for that, Chris. And thanks for Mike for submitting the email. Send your emails to talking.
Section out.
Send your emails through. God damn it, you made me mess up. Send your emails to us at talkingthroughthehat@gmail.com. We read every one for now. Okay, next topic is.
Don't say that when you don't have a topic ready.
No, I mean that's why I'm prompting you guys to say something.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know anymore.
I still feel sorry for Mike. I still feel sorry for Mike.
Okay, how about this? What simply? What were your opinions on Windows 8?
What?
Well, that's a discussion, isn't it? For those who've tested it out, I'm assuming you two haven't.
No, that's how I got no opinion on
We move on.
Okay.
Seriously, Chris.
Okay, I got a good topic. Everyone seems to be up in arms about the Grand National and the horses. What are your opinions?
I have no idea what you're talking
about. My horse didn't win, and I am pissed.
No, I'm talking about the fact that they like shoot them in the head when they like break their legs.
Oh. In
Well,
fairness, it's very, very painful.
That's quite pointless. Why waste all that time raising it and then just kill it? Oh no, got a broken leg, kill it, Mike.
Because it costs so much to like heal it up again.
Well, it's not running out. When a horse breaks its leg, it's never going to be able to run that fast again.
Yeah, that's a point.
That's true,
there's a point. You can't race it again, and that's what they bred it for.
And it's fucked. You know, horses' legs don't just grow. Horses' bones don't just grow back in their legs. It's sort of like they're never going to be able to run again.
Back and shoot them in the face.
Well, then they could just sell it to people.
Yeah, no, I think that if the horse is like a winner and then it breaks its leg, I think they breed it just for the sake of the genes, making the other one hopefully be faster. I think that's.
So the point is, if you're a horse,
that doesn't seem very fair.
No, they do.
The horse breaks its leg, so they decide to rape it for the rest of its life to make good
No,
horse.
you moron. God damn it!
It's a very different side of you, Chris. I'm not sure I like it.
I don't think I like them. Like keeping a horse alive when it's got a broken leg. So it's
no, when it obviously it recovers, you retard. I'm talking about like over time. Because if that horse is a winner, and it's like, why not? Because then you might breed and then make a better horse, or like, I don't know. It's just genetics, yo. Anyway, is that like a dead topic now, or are we carrying on?
We can carry on if you want about horses. What's your favourite type of horse?
Oh God.
I don't really have any.
The one in Skyrim that I don't have and I can't afford yet because I'm a noob.
We should talk about
Shadowman.
You know how last
quest line. Dark Brotherhood, keep up.
Last week we did about our favourite games, and when we're talking about horses, okay.
And this week we're telling our listeners to kill themselves. So a lot's changed in these 2 weeks.
To reevaluate his life, change his email, change his name.
He's
going to kill himself afterwards.
Did you find it funny?
Worst person
next week
to give advice ever.
We're going to get an email next week from Chris Jones at Hotmail or something. And he's going to I took your advice.
Chris Jones's lawyer at Hotmail.
Yeah, right.
We can't get sued.
Nothing's wrong
with
Mike.
You can.
Nothing's wrong with Mike Jones. You're just trolling Chris. Anyway, can we move on? Are we going to carry on? Are we going to? Is this whole episode going to be on the fact that Chris is like, being offensive to our listeners or listener, as it is?
Like, it could be listeners because like someone likes our podcast enough, they've gone back to the early episodes and re-listening. They just imagine what an asshole Chris was in the beginning.
That's probably what they're thinking. They're probably wondering why I don't sharp.
A tormented thing of a man.
They're probably wondering why Chris just doesn't show up after episode 3. It's because I got fired. The other guys got rid of me. Then I got sued by Michael Jones.
I said after episode 3, which implies you're around for one more.
Yeah, that actually applies. We're going to continue after this terrible episode.
Yeah, our iTunes doesn't put us down for hatred towards the general public.
I promise, if as long as we don't get another email address from AOL, no other listener will be getting offended.
What's wrong with AOL?
Do you know what? I want Mike Jones to
I thought you were saying it was the devil earlier.
Do you know
it
what?
Is the devil.
AOL's
the devil.
I want Mike Jones to write back and completely pwn you. And come back with actually blah blah blah. I want Mike Jones, if you listen to this, reply. You need to come back with a comeback for Chris. He's just trust you this whole podcast episode. It is now your turn to write something, and we will read it out to Chris. Chris isn't going to see this email, and I'm going to read it to him live on air, so it will get like a live, organic reaction. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll do that. Mike
He's
Jones.
going to email back and he's going to be like, no, I don't have any regrets against Chris. I feel the advice was quite good that he gave me. I'm going to take the advice in. I'm going to learn from it. I'm actually going to change my name to Chris from Deedpool. I'm going to stop going on podcasts to look for dating tips.
You know what?
I'm
just going to call this podcast Mike Jones. This episode's just going to be called Mike Jones.
But he's a one fan.
Oh my god.
Mike Jones.
Chris, you've taken the one fan and you just... Oh.
Just
He's got an
Trump.
episode
Sorry,
named
Mike.
after him. In like 300 episodes time or 100 episode time when we've got like 10 fans, he's going to be the one fan who'd be like, I have an episode named after me. Even if that whole
Yeah, but
episode...
then he shows his friends, go, look, I'm the key topic of a podcast, and it will just be us bashing him about AOL. It's like,
come on, Michael Jones, sort your life out.
leave Michael Jones alone.
he's a human.
Now, can we please move on to whatever?
Yeah,
topic?
move on.
So,
We really
Dalek,
discussed this for half an hour.
Okay.
Dalek, what have you been
Yeah.
up to today?
I haven't been up to much really. Been playing Black and White. It's a game made by Lionhead Software Limited, whatever the heck it is.
Just to pinball you.
It was made in 2001, and it's a game where you can be a god and control your village and
I
do
used a
stuff.
hand in the game.
Yeah, just a hand, and you have your own creature, which you get to choose: lion, monkey, and a cow. I chose cows because cows are awesome. And yeah, and I also went out to the shops to get some Fanta.
Wow, that's the best part of the story.
Fucking yes.
Pure brilliance there, Dalek. Absolutely
I
fantastic.
mean, most interesting thing ever, right? Oh yeah, and also today I watched Paul as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You watched what?
Paul,
Cool.
the alien.
Show.
Oh, that thing. Oh, okay. I thought you meant
Yeah.
Paul was in snooker on TV. I was like, all right, you watch Paul?
No.
Anyway. Paul, that's a good film.
Yeah.
I like that film. Even though it's one of those generic, cheesy things, apart from...
Well, I mean, it was.
oh my god,
yeah,
the
it
aliens
was a
come
bit-
back. We need to help him get back to the planet. We need to help him getting back to his own planet.
Didn't they do? Oh yeah, they did that with ET basically. It's like, okay, ideas, guys, ideas in that big office room. Oh man, I got a really good idea. Let's recreate ET, except make it a green alien that meets who can we think of decent actors everyone loves? Okay, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, and we're gonna just make a green alien and try and get him back to home, just like ET. Oh yeah, that's a great idea, Bob. Yeah, let's do that. And that's
Did you
basically
just
how it
bash Simon Pegg?
No, I'm bashing Hollywood because they can't think of any original ideas.
For British actors.
Oh, hold on, I need to recall. Chris, hang up then.
No, the actors are perfectly awesome.
I've got Chris.
Hello.
I've got an idea of what we can make Dalek rant about.
Oh God.
Oh
Hold
wow.
on, Chris.
Wait. Have
Chris,
you
you're
guys
echoing.
Oh, sorry.
Chris,
Have you guys seen the link I've linked on Skype?
Yes,
please,
MJ Fairies.
please, can you stop linking that?
Yeah,
Do you know who that is?
Can you just stop linking that, please?
Do you know who it is?
I don't care.
No, you don't care.
That's Michael Jones.
No, it's not
So-
Michael Jones.
That's what it stands for. If you're that Michael Jones, okay, out there.
No,
Michael Jones,
just shh.
No.
I'm sorry.
Stop
If
that.
that's you, what was you?
Wait,
what were we gonna-
I'm just clicking on that. Is that Michael Jones?
No!
That's Michael Jones.
Oh god, if that's Michael Jones, he's. Oh my god.
If you own a ferry company, Michael Jones, please
It's
tell
not
us in your next
Very
email.
funny. Oh my god, I think we've just bashed a professional guy who's listening to our podcast. Oh god, no. There's it. Wait a second. His mobile number's on here.
What?
That's not Michael Jones. It can't be. Contact.
Who the heck is Michael Jones? I don't even know who Michael
The guy who
Jones is.
emailed us and Chris was being a dick to.
Oh.
He sent a genuine email. He's a nice guy, and Chris just all out battered him every chance he's got. And isn't that right, Brett?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, but you said I had a thing that I'd rant about or something.
Yeah, I'm waiting until Chris gets back in here so we can hear this.
Come on, Chris. Oh, he went offline. Now he's back online.
Oh god, what? It might actually be him.
I'd laugh if it was, because that's a pretty big coincidence. It isn't. It says.
If you have a farrier company, I'm not quite sure what ferrying is. I think it's. I'm not even going to pretend I know what it is. Successful show. If you're a successful show horse jumper and now a keen polo player.
Says. I think it means like a horse ride. Yeah.
Wow, respect to you, dude.
Or taxi.
If you actually are him.
Covering southwest London, Surrey, and West Sussex.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about Mike Jones. We spent like 45 minutes talking about Mike Jones.
Yeah, it's boring.
Why do you want to redo this, Brett? This is pure. This is like.
I'm rather mocking of Mike Jones.
No, we're not mocking Mike Jones. I'm not. Anyway, it's just Chris, and we're just backing up Mike Jones because he took the time out of his busy week.
No, we're just talking about Mike Jones 95% of the time because.
Chris, can you stop the echo with your microphone?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Like
Hello.
that?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's still echoing. A little bit more. We're not redoing this episode, Brett.
Okay, I only said it once.
I think we should.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
There's no point. We're halfway through it. Chris, fix the echo.
Do we redo it? Yes or no?
Yeah.
No.